Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I want to talk about my personal feelings and opinions about these old tweets from Peter Monn. I'm not saying that you have to agree with me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and you can leave yours down below. What I say is not gospel. I don't ever want people to think that just because you don't agree with me that I'm like, fuck you, get off my channel. No, we can have a conversation down below. So, to start things off, when these old tweets started to surface, I had only seen a handful of them, maybe, if that. And so I was disappointed in Peter, but I wasn't that angry about it or that disgusted. Beauty with Ashley did a video on it. I left a comment, and I'm going to get to that. But I didn't know like how problematic a lot of these other tweets that came out were going to be. So I am an OG Peter Monn fan. Since the car vlogs days, way before John Cuckian attacked him the first time. I'm subscribed to all of his channels, although I unsubscribed last night from his main channel. So not too long ago, during like the winter at some point, or maybe early March, I did a Slay and Shade video. Sorry, I gotta get comfy here. I did a video about Peter and what I felt like were a lot of changes in him and things that were rubbing me the wrong way. I posted that video, and eventually he ended up DMing me. He was very respectful. He said that, I made some good points and that I inspired him to like be better. Now looking back at that, I feel like that was bullshit. And that makes me sad. So this is actually, I'm irritated about the whole situation. I'm frustrated. I feel like an idiot, and I'm angry. And the thing is that a lot of people are comparing his apology and these old tweets to the things going on in the beauty community with like Laura Lee. I'm only going to draw one comparison to that because I feel like we need to stick to the topic and the person and look at him as a whole, and context matters as well. So I actually felt like Peter was changing after John Cuckian attacked him this past winter. I felt like, all these big beauty gurus came out in support of him, and he was loving it. It was almost like that attack on him was the best thing that could have ever happened to him. And as much as I stuck up for him, if you look at my channel, I have plenty of videos. It ended up getting him so much attention, and from big beauty influencers, he gained subscribers from it. And around that time, I felt like his content was just about these rambling videos, never getting to the point. He used to be all against like people like Karina Kaboom putting like 5 ads in a video. He does that now. He seems to be driven by views and by followers. That's like what he cares about. I mean, why make like 3+ videos a day with all this, with all these mid-rolls in it? And a lot of them aren't about anything, I started to notice those things, so I did that video. Like I said, he responded to me, and I was like, all right, clean slate. Let's see how this goes. I would pop into Peter's channel every once in a while, but there was just something about him, something in my gut that was like, it doesn't feel the same. Now, this is coming from a person that credits Peter for me wanting to get on the path to sobriety. A lot of his videos have touched me in ways that I will always be grateful for. But I'm done. I mean, I just can't anymore. So these tweets came out, and I'm going to share a few of them with you. I am going to be using some language that you may find inappropriate. I feel like you need to hear the word sometimes. You know what I mean? So one of the tweets, and some of these are from a couple years ago, some of them are from 2011. he had tweeted at Ann Coulter. He tweeted about how, you know, if everybody was if all the Democrats were Republicans, the economy would be fixed. I mean, the thing is kind of crazy because, like, this isn't really about just him being a Republican. I think when people are on opposite sides, they think of conservatives as like the very far extreme right and liberals as the extreme left. And like there's no middle ground. Him being a Republican alone may be like, ugh, to me, but not a reason to unsubscribe from him. But these are why. So he also tweeted at Roseanne, nobody can hurt Obama's feelings. He tweeted, you did not get elected president. Oprah did that for you. He said, I'd love if under Miss Texas, the caption said, whore. Downtown Indiana is ghetto. He's an ugly tranny. I may believe in a woman's right to an abortion, but I also believe in not getting foolishly drunk to end up in that condition for many as well. That really bothered me. It bothered me, a lot of these bothered me, but that one stuck out to me because that's something that I have experienced in my personal life. So, you know, obviously it's going to bother me a little bit more because of my personal experience. I was a woman that had drinks with a friend of mine, a friend that I had for a very long time. He took advantage of me. I ended up pregnant. I got an abortion. I didn't feel, foolishly drunk. I mean, I was young, you know, so yeah, you know, it's my fault that I got drunk, but I trusted this person. So to me, there's a lot to unpack in this one tweet because is he saying that people that get abortions are just because they got drunk and went wild some night? Does that include women that were drinking with trusted friends and those friends took advantage of them? Is it only okay in certain circumstances for abortion rights and not, you know, if they're not up to like your idea? I feel like because I'm pro-choice, there are a lot of different circumstances. Say you do get drunk with your friend, you have sex, it's unprotected, you're like, fuck. Or you have protected sex and you still get pregnant because I was on birth control and still got pregnant. You know, there's just so many scenarios of this tweet that I just find disgusting, you know? So that was one that stood out to me. Free head to anyone that follows me. Get me over 3,000 subscribers. Calling women sluts. There's some ugly bitches at Miss Indiana America. Saying fag a ton. And saying ghetto. Disco is for fags. He also tweeted at like this hotel and had said, you should have at Sugar Factory, build a bathroom so that their ghetto ass patrons don't come in or come through disturbing your paying guests. Why would someone want to be called jive N-word with an A at the end? Boo. There's a lot here because when you're using the word ghetto, we know what you mean. And it's disgusting. In his first video of him apologizing, he said, I apologize, you know, to anyone that was offended or to anyone that thought that these tweets were inappropriate. I hate that because you're just saying, oh, I'm sorry if you were offended. Just like the same shit we've been talking about that he covers with these beauty guru apologies. So that was pretty disappointing as well. And then in the second video, he does go through some of the tweets, but mostly he's like, all of the tweets that I said ghetto and that's inappropriate, I'm sorry. But I mean, I don't feel like he really owned his shit. And I feel like he is a sheep in wolf's clothing. I am so sad to say that because like I said, I have been such a huge supporter of his. And like I said, these are just my opinions. You do not have to agree with me. But I just don't think that, I mean, I know that he's sorry, but in the video, I mean, I feel like he's sorry because he got exposed, but in the video, I feel like he came off like sort of irritated, aggravated that he even had to make a video. He goes off on these different stories. He doesn't directly use excuses, but talks about sobriety, recovery, his mom, being gay. He said that he did vote for Obama, which I don't believe because according to these tweets, you did not like Obama. So I'm not sure if I even believe that. And it doesn't matter. But, in the big scheme of things, it kind of shows like the type of person he is. And just as much as he said ghetto all of those times and the N word with an A at the end. Now, some of those were linking pictures from Tumblr, so they were titles of pictures, but some of them weren't. It isn't okay. I'm not saying that I'm offended. I'm like disgusted. I'm not somebody that is like ultra sensitive. It takes a lot to like really fucking bother me. And I feel like just everything from my slaying shade that I did that I'll link below till now just makes me see him in a completely different light. I don't trust him, but I don't feel the same way I used to, about him. And when I don't know if anybody caught this, but he did a video, I think it was on his vlog channel not too long ago, crediting somebody with his idea to use the fan, which we all know was from Rich Lux. Rich Lux used to pop that fan and was amazing at it. That was his thing. I feel like this isn't so much about him apologizing and us forgiving him. It's more like, okay, I can forgive you for actions in the past, and I can forgive you, if you are seemingly a different type of person. But it isn't just that. Just because I forgive you doesn't mean that I feel the same way about you. It doesn't mean that I want to watch you anymore. It doesn't mean, that it's all forgotten about. Lately, he's been going on these trips and he's been, spending money, and he acts like it's not from YouTube and that he saves up money and all this stuff. But then he talked about bad credit. I mean, there's just so many like weird inconsistencies in a lot of his stories, which would be an entirely different video. I just feel like, just because you apologize, I mean, I am not the one to accept your apology for using the N-word and saying ghetto, because I'm not a person of color. On at Beauty with Ashley's video, somebody had commented to me saying, oh, well, I'm so glad that you being a white woman weren't offended by these. And I was taken aback a little bit because this was before I saw the rest of the tweets. And clearly they never had watched me or don't know me. And I was like, you're absolutely right. Because I posted a comment that I forgave him. This was prior to seeing all of these other tweets. And maybe, and like I said, like, I don't think it's even about like forgiveness. It's just the fact that I look at him in a totally different way now. I think that he is very manipulative. I don't trust him. I think that it's, if you look back even at tweets that are there still, it's always about what video should I make? What video do you want to see? Evidence that he was asking his friends, like, what video should I do? What's going to get me views? What time should I upload? How many followers am I getting? Like, that's his main goal. And I always say, I want to be successful on YouTube by not caring about it, and I think that's all he cares about. I don't know that I believe even a lot of things that he has said about his job and all this stuff. I just don't know. There's a lot of inconsistencies. And if you go into Reddit, thank you, Reddit, there are people that have like compiled all of like the inconsistencies of stories that he's told, stories that don't match up to like tweets and all kinds of stuff. They are the real investigators here. And it's sad. It's sad because you feel like you knew somebody, and you feel like when you watch somebody consistently on YouTube and you've even spoken to them a few times and they were like great, that you have a connection to somebody and it's almost like you're watching a friend. And now I feel like I've been duped, and he isn't the man that I thought that he was. And even though these tweets, some of which are like 6 to 7 years old, he was still like 40 years old. You know what I mean? He was still like 39, 40. So it's like, you can't be like, oh, I was 17 and stupid. You know what I mean? And using the word fag, like, it's nothing, you know. Now, I'm not gay, but I have friends that are, and I don't like that word. So, I mean, I'm not sure why he used it so much. It's just kind of crazy, you know? I think about all of the things that he would say in his videos, and he would say, oh, I'm the biggest hypocrite on YouTube. Well, you're a hypocrite, yes. But now you also seem like a liar. So, I mean, it's like, pick your fucking struggle, you know what I mean? So, I just don't feel the same way I used to about him. I don't know if he gets a pass. I mean, it seems like the same people that are commenting on his videos about the beauty guru apologies are the same people that are forgiving him so quickly. So it's kind of weird to me. I mean, I know that they are different people in different instances, and the tweets were sort of different, but I mean, come on. I just personally feel like I can't trust him anymore, and I unsubscribed from him last night, and I was actually sad about it. I was sad because I've loved Peter for so long. I don't know if I can gain any trust back in him, you know, because, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about any of us. He's up over 100,000, you know, subscribers now. That's all he cares about. So, but for me, it was the connection to him, and now I kind of feel like that connection was not real. And it's sad. So, I mean, I don't think that somebody that posts things about abortion and being a Republican just switches political views and things like that all of a sudden. I don't buy that. So, I mean, he's a grown man. So what do you guys think? I'm so disappointed. And, you know, tweeting at Ann Coulter, I mean, fucking Peter, come on, man. Anyway, these are just my feelings, guys. I'm sure that there's a lot more that's going to come out. I may do another video. I know Beauty with Ashley was going to do a video where all the tweets are in one place, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I just feel like he skimmed by a lot of things that he should have mentioned in that second video. It just felt really insincere to me, and I think that he can cry on cue, and that's kind of scary. I'm just really let down. I'm really disappointed. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, this is just my opinion. There may be some time down the road where I watch him again. I don't know. Like I said, it's not so much about forgiving him. It's just that now I see you differently. Now you make me feel some type of way that you didn't used to make me feel, and I don't like it. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think, and, you know, we'll talk about it in the comments. And, you know, thank you for watching and subscribing if you do. Follow me on Twitter if you feel like it. I usually post crap on there. So I will see you guys in the next video. Love and hugs. Bye.